On March 15th of this year, the YouTuber Dream uploaded a video titled Minecraft Speedrun World Record 1.14. He would later go on to set another world record in the 1.15 category. But Dream's speedrunning career has recently come to a boiling point when the speedrun.com moderator Geosquares posted a video explaining how he thought Dream was cheating in these speedruns and why they decided to take them off the leaderboard. But what really happened? Well, here's the full story. In this first part, I'm going to be going over Geosquares' argument. Later, I'll go over Dream's, and then I'll give my own opinion on the whole situation. So, Geosquares' first argument is that Dream's pearl drops are a lot higher than expected. For example, Dream got 42 out of 262 trades, where the average player would get 12 out of 262. He also mentioned binomial distribution, which gives you the percentages of an event occurring a certain amount of times. If we look at Dream's pearl trades, the odds of him getting the 42 out of 262 is 1 in 82 billion. This data is also excluding the bias of stopping theory, which is if you were to stop counting the data after his best stream and best luck, then obviously the data is going to be skewed upwards. He also says that his blaze drops are extremely rare, the odds of him getting the amount he did being 1 in 7.5 trillion. Also, Geosquares mentioned that Dream's main argument is that the data is biased in some form. He also mentions that it's suspicious that Dream won't show his mod folders. Dream's excuse for this is that he clears his folder regularly, so he doesn't have the mods he was using during the run, if any. Geosquares also compares the odds of Dream's drops to Illumina, another speedrunner, who got 20 out of 322 gold trades. That averages to a 9% chance of happening, which is unlikely, but if you're considering that he is one of the top speedrunners, it becomes less unlikely. He also makes the argument that Dream is more likely to cheat because he is good at the game. He also says that Dream has expressed frustration with the RNG in 1.16 and says he would prefer running in 1.15. The main argument behind this is that if a person is good at the game and knows more about it, they would know how to cheat. Also, if they have a big reputation and expect themselves to do good at the game, then when they don't, it can be frustrating and they can resort to cheating to get the odds that they need. Now, let's take a look at Dream's perspective and his defense. In response to the accusations, Dream released a 10-page document titled My Perspective. I'm just going to be summarizing everything that he said, but if you want to read it for yourself or see Geosquares' original video, the links to both will be in the description. In the first part, Dream basically questions the motive of why he would cheat. He points out that his speedrunning videos get significantly less views than his other videos, so he argues that that rules out him doing it for attention or views. He also points out that the run that started the whole controversy is not even a sub-25 run. This wouldn't even place him in the top 10 by a long shot. He also points out that his offline 1.15 speedruns are not disputed by the mod team. So he is obviously wondering why they're all of a sudden questioning his runs, when in the past he was an active member of the speedrunning community and even helped host events. He also says that he is very capable of achieving a world record and points out that he has gotten very close in the past. He later goes on to explain the how of cheating. He says that the most common theory is a data pack. To contest this, though, he says that after his 1.16 personal best of 19 minutes, he zipped up the world file directly after and uploaded it to Google Drive within 5 minutes. With the information, the mods were able to verify that he did not use any data packs, or at least it was extremely unlikely. He mentions that another way he could have cheated is directly altering the game files. He points out, though, that it is not possible to do this without an actual mod or mod loader. So his final way that he mentions he could have cheated is with a mod or mod loader. He mentions that he used Fabric while on 1.16, which is a common mod that is accepted in the speedrunning community. It basically means it's allowed in speedruns. It's actually a mod that allows you to use other mods like Sodium, which a lot of other runners use as well. Overall, though, he says that it is not likely he would use mods or mod loaders to specifically enhance his chances of getting pearls or blaze rods. Next, Dream covers the data that the moderators used against him. He points out that the data was collected because someone noticed that he was lucky with pearl trades. So obviously when they find out that he is lucky, it's not that big of a surprise. He says that rather than gathering the data from random streams, they gather it from places where the luck seems off or unusual. Basically, he's saying that the data is biased and cherry-picked, so that it only includes his very lucky streams. Overall, Dream's defense is very subjective, but then again, that's just my opinion. Speaking of which, that is the concluding part of this video. Now my friend and I are going to be going over our opinions on the whole situation. I'm just gonna cut to the chase. I think Dream cheated.
So I do agree with you for the most part about that. But I think, I don't know, I kind of really don't care if he cheated. So, like, does that make sense? Like,
yeah.
I wish if he had cheated that he would just, like, own up to it.
One of the things that annoys me too is that he submitted it as a world record among these people that spend hours legitimately doing runs, and he tried to pass it off as a run when, like, a legitimate run, when I don't think it is.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was like, I don't have the exact number of how long it was, but it was like barely sub 25.
Yeah.
And for the version he doesn't really care about, and like, I don't know, it just seems kind of sketchy a little bit, you know? But regardless of if he did or didn't cheat, like, I literally don't care. Like, just own up to it and be like, yeah, I cheated, you can't trust me in the speedrunning community. And you'd still have, like, your literally huge platform of, like, stans, and they're gonna pretty much follow you through anything that you do, kind of thing. You know? Like...
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, personally, I think that even if he did get exposed as cheating, which I think he has, I'm still gonna watch his videos, and I still enjoy him as a content creator. For this next part, we're gonna be going over some comments that we found on Geosquares video. So we'll just read the comment and then we'll react to it.
Okay, so Dream said, so I don't know who said it, but Dream : I won the speedrun by a lot.
Yeah, and
how do you feel about that?
I didn't understand it until you explained it to me earlier, with context of Trump tweeting, I won this election by a lot, like the night before Biden pulled ahead. It was so funny. Yeah, the night of. It's funny now.
Dream can't do an unsolved mystery to stop this one. This is funny because Dream has a series on it.
You have to justify why it's funny. I think people know.
It was for a joke.
I think
it was for a joke.
Yeah. I don't know. I think this could make an interesting unsolved mystery if he takes a more like third-party perspective, unbiased.
He's about to speedrun his career.
I get it, because his career's gonna. It's like his career's gonna end, so he's sped run his whole career. That's
he's been like a good YouTuber for like this 1 year.
Yeah. What do you? I mean, I think he was a good YouTuber before. He just wasn't popular.
I'm sorry, he's been a famous YouTuber for like 2020, like half of 2020, like not even all of it.
No, it was all of 2020.
No, I wasn't watching him when
I definitely know Dream statistics, and he started popping off December, or actually November.
Guys, I'm actually really worried for Dream's health. With luck like that, he has a pretty good chance of walking outside and being struck by lightning about 34 million times. Adjusted for bias.
That one is probably the funniest.
That one is,
yeah, I mean, the data is pretty condemning, in my opinion. If you enjoyed this new commentary / documentary style of video, then please consider subscribing. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before 2021, so it would really help us out. Anyways, thank you for watching. Goodbye.